Very happy to have Dr. Mary Talley Bowden back. We are talking about banning the mRNA vaccines today. And as you can see on my screen, Montana, actually, as well as Idaho, are gunning for first state to be the one to ban the mRNA vaccines. Now, maybe you could start us by talking about, are we saying all mRNA vaccines in the future, just the COVID vaccine? Are we talking about DNA vaccines? Because I really don't know a whole lot about the nuances of these particular shots. I just know that I saw you tweeted something Dr. McCullough was working on related to DNA shots too. So there's both of these. So what are we talking about specifically here?
Well, the states are basically saying any kind of gene therapy
Okay.
vaccine, and some of them are stipulating gene therapy vaccines meant for infectious diseases so that it still allows the possibility that this technology can be used for cancer treatment.
Tell me about this DNA RNA based Vaccine Safety and Sovereignty Act, prohibiting the use of DNA RNA products utilized as vaccines in humans, animals, and produce. What? Tomatoes? What's happening here?
Hey, I mean, I wouldn't put it past them, right? And yeah, so we created this template that legislators can use to draft bills or laws to ban mRNA in their state. Because, like I said, sadly, the FDA is not doing their job. Any other product would have been pulled off the market, but now we've got to make this huge effort, fight tooth and nail, state by state, county by county, invest all sorts of time and energy to get these products pulled off the market when the FDA should have done it a long time ago.
All right, I want to go back over to another question. What can we do? This is good grief, 2008. What can we do to help get all mRNA technology stopped for human and animal vaccines?
You can work locally, you can reach out to your legislators, you can reach out to the FDA, you can get involved in your local political leadership parties. But we just need to keep the foot on the pedal and keep speaking out and drive the message home, because remember, there are parents out there that are still following CDC recommendations and they are injecting their innocent babies with this product.
Over on the live chat at Locals, DMSR says a big mistake to think anyone, and I mean anyone in DC, will do something to help the people. Pharma wins. There is no virus. Well, what do you think about the idea of like holding hope that DC will be the game changer? And if you didn't do it through DC, how would you do it? I mean, should it be a states' rights issue, like Roe v. Wade, for instance? Should it go back to the states and people say, okay, I'm gonna move to Florida, like everybody did. Like here we are, So you choose your state, and then if everybody wants to move back to Washington State, where we left, and have vaccine parties and shoot each other up, then they can. And yeah, I guess I could see, okay, all right, well, maybe they would say you can't give it to your kids. But I see your point. You have to have informed consent. You have to be old enough to choose or something like that. But yeah, what about the idea of decentralizing the choice? Maybe not this dichotomy of ban or don't ban, but allow the states to make the decision like they are, and not go after DC and assume that DC is going to do anything positive.
Well, right. I mean, I think ideally, the DC, the FDA should be just pull these off the market. And it's kind of ridiculous. I mean, I'm trying to draw an analogy. Let's just say you had an antibiotic out there that was called that we said was all risk and no benefit, and it was being given to children. It was given to the public. And can you imagine having to pass laws in a state that you're not allowed to give out this antibiotic? But that's where we are, and we're there because we're just desperate to to make some change because we're not being listened to. But we have plenty of doctors. We have health organizations. We have politicians. We have so much people just screaming from the rooftops that this product is a problem, and no one's listening to us. But like I said, it is sort of ridiculous that we're having to go to these lengths to make any headway.
Mhm.
But the buck stops with the FDA. They need to pull this product off the market.
Okay, and you do have this website, americansforhealthfreedom.org. What can people do there?
Well, you can find the legislators with common sense on that list. It's politicians who have simply stated that the COVID shot should be pulled off the market, and most of them have also pledged not to take donations from big pharma. To me, that is a litmus test. Those are the people you want to vote for, that you want to support, because they have common sense. And you can donate there, but more importantly, we want your time. We want you to reach out to your legislators and urge them to join our list, and just put the pressure on.
Okay, one last question related. Let's see here. This is back at locals. Again, AllisonMorrow.locals.com. Just want to make sure that I got through all of them. Okay. Yes. All right. I think that LA this week stopped all mandatory vaccinations. I don't know about that, but what is the status as far as are there still places where we have vaccine mandates like for a city?
Yeah, I don't know for sure. It's interesting because Trump just passed that executive order banning COVID shot mandates in all public schools, but saying he would withdraw funding for any school, which is honestly doesn't do anything. I mean, there are no public schools mandating the COVID shots at this point. So all that is lip service to placate the people like me who, he can say that he has done something, but that executive order does nothing.
AllisonWinePromo.com. It's a great way to get a shipment regularly every 3 months. You get 6 bottles and you'll always have one on hand. You're not a wine drinker. Then you have a gift, a great gift. You missed Valentine's Day. Now you can make up for it. You'll have 6 times what did I say? Every 4 times, 24 bottles of wine. So 24 years of Valentine's Day. You will never have to worry about it again. Okay. These are wines that are selected for the stuff that I like. They are selected for like natural fermentation processes, family vineyards that have been around for almost 200 years in some cases, grapes that are grown between 6 and 9,000 feet in very remote locations. They're extremely limited production wines. They probably would not be sold in the United States if they were not part of the Bonner Wine Club, which is the Allison Wine Club. So go join the Allison Wine Promo Club and we'll see you over there. You will not be disappointed. I promise you. They are fantastic wines and they support the channel. They've never told me who I can talk to, what I can say. They just keep showing up and keep the show going. So thanks to them.